This lesson gonna be setting up watch lists for cheap premiums, for good pumps, and more chances of locking in profits. Learn how to add stocks to your watch list. So if you type it in up here, and now I go to Amazon and type it in, it's a star up here at the top on TOS, so you can click it and it'll have a plus and a minus. When the minus on, that means you can subtract it, that means it's been added. Click the pencil, and that's how you can get everything on there. I just add it and it's gonna automatically go to the bottom, so you gotta drag it on the right side with the 3 lines and it'll let you put it where you want it. If you notice, I got some strikes in here too. This what I'm finna show you. This very important to knowing where the strike is without having to constantly flip back to the charts, right? So first thing you want to do is set up your watch list where you can see the low, and you do that by clicking the little gadget, the little circle with the things. I can't remember the name of it right now. And then you want to type it in right here. You can search for all the columns you want to add. The low. You want to add that in there. You want to add your mark, your volume, your low, your open, your high, yesterday close, and of course your 52-week and all the other technicals or whatever. So yeah, I like to keep my low right under my mark because I like to know what's going on. When you go inside your stock after you add it to your watch list, you can get to it quicker, so you can just click watch list. I got a couple a few contracts on Amazon that I've been buying since Monday. But anyway, moving on, you can go to your option chains on each stock. I got all of them open because I play dollar amounts and I don't necessarily play in the money, out the money. We'll get to all that. So whatever strikes you like, you can go to it and you click the actual mark. You click the mark and you hold it for like 2 or 3 seconds. Really like 1 or 2 seconds, and then it'll pop open, and then you can see view details. It give you all the information about the stock, and as well as the option down here at the bottom with the volume, all the Greeks, open interest, all that, open, low, high, blah, blah, blah. And that's why you add all that to your watch list, so you don't have to flip back and forth and see what's up, what's down, all that. That's too exhausting. All right, so then you click view details, and then guess what? Boom, you just click click the option. After you click view quote, you can click the option, and then you'll know if it's added when the subtraction bar get up there. That means you can take it out, so I took it back off because I don't need it. But that's how you add your strikes in, right? So once you add your strikes in, you can organize them the same way you do your stocks on your watch list, so you can put it wherever you need it to be. I'm gonna cancel comment where I had it. So once you do that, yeah, you can add it wherever you need it to be. So with that being right in your face, and you already charting, as we went over first, then we already went over charting pre-market. So all those numbers should be in your head. Those are the numbers that you're looking for while you trading. Because most times, which is not all the way accurate, it's not gonna line exactly like people might think, like, oh, it hit down here, so now the premium gonna drop. That's not right. The premium, if you don't know, is the cost of the options contract, right here where it say mark. So you'll be paying $39 per share, and every option you get 100. So if you get 100 every option and it's $38.88, you're gonna be paying. You're gonna add 2 zeros to the end or move the decimal to the right 2 times. So you're gonna be paying $3,800 for a contract. And it goes as you go further out the money. This the put side. So this the put side right here. As you can see at the top, it say calls and puts. So the further you go out the money, the cheaper they get, right? And then you see I always keep my lows right there so I can know, all right, how low this done went. So when you're charting, you keep ranges in your head. So you see the support is that green dotted line at the very bottom. That's 3,100. Then we got 3,150. I probably charted these like exactly, so they're a little off, but I normally just round. So 3,100 and 3,150, those my ranges, and right now it's in the 3,150 to 3,200 range. It's like I'm looking at the graph without looking at it. So now I'm keeping everything in my eyesight every step of the way, and I don't have to keep flipping. All right, the key for me is being able to focus on what I need to focus on in my face, and I have those numbers in my head. It's a lot easier, along with these lows, opens, and highs. It's a lot easier for me to make a decision, an educated decision on what I should be targeting today. So I'm looking at big jumps and big drops, and most times those gonna affect a premium a lot more. Check the lows, because as you trade options, hold on baby, as you trade options, I gotta make this video quick, y'all. As you trade options though, you'll start noticing the percentages of the losses. As you can see, both of these, and that's about every day if you wait long enough, it's gonna take about 50 to 60% of that option off, because people buying and selling these. It's probably not a good thing, but I don't necessarily look at the Greeks. I just kind of have a feel about when people gonna sell and when people gonna buy, and that's off of charting, and it works for me. So there you go. Catching cheap premiums. This is how you do it. First, you need to learn how to chart. Then you need to learn how to chart pre-market. Then you need to have overall market sentiment in your head and going with the flow of your particular stock. And then right there, you can from there you can make educated decisions, especially if you have these lows and these opens and these highs in here, so you can know a good entry point for you. And that's how you get good cheap premiums. And that's one of the most important things you can learn when you trade in options, is getting a good cheap premium. Because if you buy your premium too high, even if you bought it at the right support and resistance, sometimes your timing can be off. So that's going to be the next video. That's cheap premiums. Y'all like and subscribe, and we'll be back for the next lesson soon. Goody good out.